Howdy-o, what do you know, this is Rabbit of ScrubLeet Academy doing another Dido video for you today. And I figure this one's going to be pretty easy. If you guys haven't guessed by now what we're farming today, well, it's Gateway to Kyber, so that should be a big hint right there. We're going to be farming trolls today. Now, trolls are probably the most basic creature to farm because this is the dungeon to do them, and it's not really a dungeon so much as just a walk-up. We can bring these guys along, but what we're going to do is just gather up a few of them and just farm them out. Gather up a few, go over here, grab these mobs, and grab those guys. And we'll just bring them all together and kill them all off. Really easy mode. These guys are super quick to farm, and the only things that exist out here are a bundle of trolls. So we get back up on our mount, and we rinse and repeat, do the exact same thing. And technically, you can grab all of these guys at least halfway through the dungeon. I know that they do reset a little bit later, but we can go ahead and grab a lot of these guys, get ourselves a red alert, and we'll bring them all over here and just take them all out. So you can expect 45, 46 trolls approximately per full run, per clear. But really, if you want, you can just zoom right through the whole thing on horse, or even just walk through if you want, just as a little tiny rogue man. You could run through the whole thing if you want and just gather them up and kill them in just one large pile, recall, reset. But it probably would take you anywhere between a minute and 30 and 2 minutes. I got a minute 40 on this one. So it was a pretty quick run. So a minute 40 to kill 45 trolls if you do a full run. Not super bad, honestly, in terms of how trolls go, and you could just keep recalling, resetting, finish out, because this is a pre-quest, so you actually don't complete the quest and you don't have to waste time turning it in. You just reset it and go right back in. Definitely a bit of a short video, but there's not all that much to farming trolls. Some of these mobs, it's pretty intuitive how you end up getting the numbers for them. So for trolls, it's really only a 3-minute video, pretty much. They're pretty much everywhere. You do need a lot of them, but they're super common, and if you're just farming them out to get the last of them, why not go in here? It's super easy. That's all you're going to find in there are trolls, and you can easily just recall, and the dungeon actually resets itself. So you just talk to the guy again and go right back in. I'll probably combine this with another one. I guess I'll see in post what I really want to do with this. But I might just leave it by its own. Trolls, pretty easy, as I say. Well, I figure I'll combine this video here with the trolls video. And what we're farming here, we're going to be farming out some ogres. But we've got a decent amount of trolls here, and you can just farm them right out to your heart's content. But you see how easy that is. Just clear them out in the path to Whisper Doom, then you can recall, reset. Pretty straightforward, honestly. So 584 to 593, so 7 of them right away. And as I say, if you've got area effect, which my character sorely lacks, then you're going to be able to kill them in one shot, and it's a really easy AoE to do. Probably the most boring to farm out, but it's probably the quickest just because you can kill all them, recall, reset, and come back in. And here we are at the second of 2 possible locations, or 2 really good locations to farm out ogres. And this place, Ghola-fan's compound, is hellish to reach, so I've included a link in the description and somewhere in the top right corner there, just to give you a bit of a guide so you don't have as much trouble getting here as I did. But what we want to do is just smash down this door here, break our way in, and take out his little immediate guards, which, as they're also ogres, we might as well go ahead, because that's what we're here for, that's what we're farming. Alright, so here we are. So we want to click on that. Elite mode I tend to go in just because, generally speaking, it spawns more monsters. Yes, yeah, there's some key or whatever that we had there, whatever. But yeah, generally you spawn a few more monsters on elite mode than you would on any other, and we can go ahead and just start clean sweeping through. And this place is pretty much entirely ogres, with a few mutts hanging around, so we don't really have to worry too much about not finding what we're looking for. And I like this one because if you can weather getting through it, then, or weather getting through the aisle, then you can get yourself a decent amount of these guys, and you don't have to keep recalling and resetting. And you'll notice that we find a bundle of them here. We'll just get rid of that guy, get rid of that guy. Oh, he lived through a hit. What a beast. But do all these side passages, go straight for the ogres, just get rid of them. Ogres are what we're here for, and the bugbears and wolves are just kind of a bonus. It's not quite as fast as farming out the Spawn of Whisper Doom's entrance would be, but it's not slow either. Not even close. Oh, this one's got a lever. Look at that. And we got through nice. Alrighty, so here's a bundle of them. Well, let's get rid of these guys. Let's just bring them all around. We'll just start clean sweeping through here. Yeah, so this isn't really that difficult. As you can tell, they're barely ever hitting me, and if they do, it'll probably just heal up. But as I say, ogres are easy to farm in here. I'll let you explore all of these little areas to your heart's content. But as I say, I'll let you do that yourself, and just giving you a heads up of what kind of areas have a bunch of them. As I mentioned previous, the path to Whisper Doom is going to have a few more than this one, just for each minute that you spend farming. But if you want to play something where it doesn't look exactly the same every single time, then this place is probably a better area for you. Howdy-o, what do you know? This is Rabbit of ScrubLeet Academy, and you know what? That video is still not quite done. It's still very short, very easy to do ogres and trolls, so you know what? We're going to add one more creature to the mix, and we're at the best quest to do it. So if you haven't guessed already, we're going to farm out some minotaurs. Now, you do need to flag for this one by doing Diplomatic Impunity, but that's about it. It's a pretty easy quest, especially with the gear levels as they are. So let's go right in. We're already set for Elite. So for this one, we do need to get a bit of preamble out of the way. Honestly, though, we're just going to go ahead and grab up some parts to add to this catapult so we can fix it up and make it work. And then we're just going to launch ourselves straight into the town and get to killing. So we could use another speed boost here. Let's just keep on going through here. And there's our third set of ballista parts. We can fix up this broken ballista right here. And clean up all these dire wolves just to get them out of the way. And the one panther that decided to follow us. And fire away. There we are. So now we are in the town, in the city. And it's time to just start killing. It's time to just start killing. We'll ring these bells, get everybody out here, because this is why we are here. We want to kill all the little minotaurs in the world. And Matador Village is the perfect place to do it. And I think I just fell off before. Nope, there we go. We can actually hit those bells and activate all of these minotaurs and let them come out and get us. There are a few wolves around here, a few wargs, but they're not too big a deal. What we can do is actually, I think the best way is just to gather a few more minotaurs. Because things are going a little slow. Yeah, we'll bring those guys up, sure. Things are going a little slower if we just take them down as we go. We'll let them ring all the bells for us. Get rid of the Cabal Seer here. And bring us a nice alert. A nice alert. There we go. And, okay, yeah, he's going to ring a bell for us. So we'll just let him do that while we go and gather even more minotaurs. The whole city is now ours, and every one of them wants to kill us, which means every one of them will come looking for us. And we should be good to just ring this one right here, and bring in just a few more runs. Alrighty, so here we are. Now this is easy mode, and this will be fireballs galore. You wouldn't be able to get too many of them packed up close together, but I don't think it's really too necessary because look at how easy this is. And they're just all rushing in to get us. This is excellent for us. Let's get him. All running in to get us. It's really quick and easy, and if you have several people, this farm is extraordinarily great. And look at that. We've killed so many, and we just barely got past our red alert there. So that is excellent. Well, let's pick up those, sure. Now the thing about these is they can recall a little bit. They can reset. They can rubber band back to where they started, so you always want to keep an eye out for that. You don't really want to send them too far away from their spawn points. But that's all well and good because we're still getting tons of minotaurs. And the whole city is just loaded with them. And as you can tell, we've killed tons of minotaurs, and yet this whole section over here is still pretty loaded with them. So we'll go and get some more. And the game sort of even incentivizes you by telling you that the slaughter must go on. So you really don't have to worry too much about finding too many minotaurs. We've actually not farmed any, I don't think, on this character, other than a couple that we'd come across here and there. And we've already got our first exterminator deed. So it's actually going really, really quickly. Still, I would say you shouldn't have any real difficulty with these guys, any at all. These guys are everywhere and they are super easy to kill, just because this is low scale content at this point. Really, really straightforward. And I think we'll get our last kill right here, and just go ahead and finish out of this. There we go. So yeah, it looks like the city's pretty much done now, which works for me. And we can just head right out of here. But that's all for today. If you enjoyed what we did today, don't forget to leave a comment. It's nice to hear what you've got to say. Other than that, I think I'm gonna get up out of here, and I will see you later. Alright, bye-bye for now.